I know you saw a lot of pitching yesterday. Matt Waldron had a nice outing, and it looked like he was using his knuckleball pretty aggressively.
Yeah, I saw a lot of good pitching. The good news is there's like balance to his fastball and his other arsenal. Then he was able to throw a 3-2 knuckleball, so a lot of confidence in it, and looked good. And he thought he threw the ball really well. Went through the middle of their lineup and got through it 1-2-3. And really good job for Matt yesterday, and we're pleased with his performance.
Some new guys in camp today.
Yeah. 2 out of 3 ain't bad, Meatloaf said. Yeah, got Peralta and our man Pro in the house, so we're in good shape.
What is the plan with Profar in terms of, I know he played winter ball, he's staying in shape, but does he hit the ground running or what?
He said he's ready. I mean, he's played, got to the finals of the Caribbean and World Series, so more recently he's played, kept himself in shape. We'll get him out there today after he gets his physical, and he'll be in the game whether tomorrow or the following day.
So he's going to be on track and be ready.
He's ready to go, yeah.
And Peralta, being a reliever, obviously doesn't need to, but where's he at and what's your plan?
Ruben's been in contact with him daily, and he's been throwing quite a bit, been sending videos, so we feel like we're in a good place with him, but clearly we'll monitor where he is and get him up to speed on some of the things we're doing, get him in the PFP, stuff like that. So we'll take him a little slower.
Would there be any question that he would be in your pen at the start of the season?
At the moment, I don't see any question that him being available for our bullpen. I mean, we've got 19 days left in camp. He's been throwing, veteran guy. So I can't say absolutely, but the expectations he'll be in our back of our bullpen.
Manny's in the lineup today. What can you kind of tell us about where he is with his swings?
Yeah, no, Manny's had a really productive offseason, to his credit. I mean, the medical staff do their jobs. They did it very well in this case, but Manny really, he took his rehab very serious, went to San Diego, as we know, and now he gets rewarded for it by being in a game early in spring training, getting a couple of bats.
Has he been limited in how much he can swing in camp, or?
Yeah, I mean, he's had more control, but it's not been. I mean, we've ramped it up, but it's his ability to get some swings in. He's getting his cages work. He's got a lot of BPs that most of you guys have seen. 3 or 4 bats getting his field BP. So we are monitoring swings, and he is limited, but it's not a low number. He's been able to get a fair amount of volume.
On the throwing side of things, is it the same type of thing? Obviously a little slightly behind, but is it the same type of thing?
Yeah, very scripted, very intentional. Yesterday was a recovery day for him to get him ready for today. But the throwing's been, partialed out, and the good news is he's recovering well, and we've been able to progress the volume, so he's in a good spot.
There was a play the other day, it was like a Manny special where he gets the ball, kind of takes his time, and then with his clock, boom, just zipped it across the field. That was like 100%. They're throwing. Like, where would you say he's at the field?
Yeah, maybe a better question. I mean, know his body better, but the eye test, he's in a really good place. Even in the beginning of camp, first day taking ground balls, throwing the bases, everything looked free, easy. Nothing seemed forced, or and again, most importantly, he recovered well, and we monitored the volume of it. But everything's coming out really clean, back spinning, carry. Everything looks like Manny, but there's still some some mental hurdles, some breaks of not playing, then going up, ramping up, getting cold, getting hot again. There's still some of the hurdles that are next for him.
Kyle Higashioka, obviously a veteran catcher, been around a long time. What has your experience been like with him so far inside that clubhouse?
Yeah, I don't get in the clubhouse a lot, but I know he's got a good demeanor and comes rightfully with a lot of positivity around how he goes about his business, and that's only been reinforced since he's been here. I know he plays the guitar. I don't get in there and do any karaoke with him, but he's a guy that's a good demeanor about him and is already adapting well.
So Thursday, after Matsui's pitching, you said a couple of days off, and then it means he's going to pitch tomorrow in Mesa?
Who's that, Matsui?
Matsui, yeah.
Yeah, we're still determining that, but he's on track for his next one, whether it's tomorrow or the following day, but he's in a good place. And Darvish on Tuesday.
Well, that's exciting.
In a game.
Okay.
Yes.
Starting, I assume.
Starting. You're correct in your assumption.
Joe definitely Monday.
Joe Monday.
With King after?
Highly likely.
King on Monday or Tuesday? Likely.
Monday. Thanks for clarifying.
Do you know how many starters are going to be in your rotation? Or is that TBD, 5 or 6?
It's TBD. So I mean, let's get to 5 and then we'll see what 6 looks like.
What did you hear about Darvish yesterday? Just how he did?
Very positive. It came out of it really well. Threw the ball clean. Everything was great. Tracking well for Tuesday.
There does not seem to be any question that Jackson Merrill can play the outfield. He also has to hit. How are you evaluating him in terms of making this team? Because if he's on the team, he's probably playing.
Right.
So, what does he have to do? Show you hitting the ball.
Just have good at bats. I don't want to put in pressure like he's got to get hits, he's got to get doubles, he's got to drive the ball. If he just takes good at bats, and that's really the case with all the guys right now in camp that are competing. I think sometimes, and it's individual, guys are competing for opening spots. They try to do too much, and they're worried about the performance. And just want to see how you go about it. Be aggressive in the right spots. Take a good at bat. Take what the game shows you. Play the game right. We know we're doing those things, that we're tracking to have a guy that's going to help us.